Hello everyone, this is Rosemary coming to you from Ansara Angels, and this is your weekly squirt of angel juice. Okay, this week the angel Raphael, the high archangel Raphael, has some things to say. Raphael is a divine physician. Now in the past eon, in the eon of Pisces, Michael had a lot of work to do. And he's the ray of Jesus Christ. He's that ray of the fifth eon. And he's still around, of course, but he's passing the torch, so to speak, to Raphael, who will now be the divine physician and begin the healing of the world. The world has gone through a lot of turmoil, a lot of war, and there's always going to be little things here and there, popping off, because as we leave and enter the new one, from one eon to another, because going from one eon to another doesn't happen just in one day, so it's kind of a transition. So we are in the transition, but Raphael, we're in the eon of the age of Aquarius, but again, there's a few little leftovers is what we're trying to say. But they don't have to be real big and they don't have to be real bad. If you listen to Raphael, you can not be a part of all the hatred that goes on when we have these shifts from one eon to another. Now the divine physician, Raphael, the good part is that he wants to heal the planet and heal people and heal animals and heal everything. But the bad part is that he also is quite the perfectionist. He's really he's into perfect answers and perfect. He wants everything to be perfect and look perfect, and that's all fine. But then we get to the point where what's perfect and what was one person's taste is another person's repulsion. So he's suggesting that you all take a look at Chaos Magick, Peter Carroll's book, Chaos Magick and Chaos Liber Null and Psychonaut and those kind of things. It's been a while since I read those books, excuse me. I'll put a link in the description box below. Because it just came off the top of my head. I just, got that message just now, so excuse me. But there is, in Chaos Magick, they teach about a wheel that shows the differences in emotion. Where when you're repulsed by something, you're also highly attracted to something. And when, it shows how opposite emotions. It's not so much about the attracting opposites. It's not so much about that. It's more about understanding that if you have something like, for example, again, repulsion, that means there's an attraction. Because repulsion is simply intense attraction. And attraction is simply intense repulsion. You need to understand these things. And it goes for all the different emotions. So again, we'll put a link to that in the description box below. And the angel Raphael is saying that it's really fine too if we include showing you some of the books. And we have a lot of books that were written by Peter Carroll. I must say, I really enjoyed reading those books. And Chaos Magick is a wonderful portion of magic. People ask me, what kind of magician am I? Am I in the Golden Dawn? Am I a Rosicrucian? Am I, people say, are you a Satanist? Are you a chaos magician? Are you a Wiccan? Are you this, that, and the other thing? I've looked into everything. I've read everybody's books on magic because, if you want to know about anything, you read everything you can get your hands on, right? Everybody does that. A doctor reads everything, gets hands on about healing, right? So this is I can't say I'm a chaos magician. And, you know, there's an argument about should we have order, like, you know, with Golden Dawn Magic and those people, or should we have chaos, like the chaos magicians. You know, the people in the OTO, you know, I read Aleister Crowley's book, Magic in Theory and Practice. You know, the problem is, I'm an open-minded person, and I'm a student of Kabbalah because I aspire to be a Kabbalist, because that's the one thing that kind of joins everything together for me personally. So, that's my path. And as far as I know, you know, there Baal Salam, Master of the Ladder, I heard from Billy Phillips, was a Kabbalist, and you know, Jesus Christ was a Kabbalist according to Billy Phillips at the Kabbalah Center. This is what the only thing that makes any sense to me is Kabbalah, which is a science and an art, and the reality, a working manual for life. And all religions and magic systems come from it. And even in Kabbalah, I study everything I get my hands on. I study the Bible, I study Talmud, and I study the Zohar. Because when you study Kabbalah, you have to study these things. And they're wonderful books, all of them. And I'm very grateful to all my teachers and everybody who's written these books. Okay, so the Archangel Raphael is taking over from Michael. And Michael and Uriel, because they stand on the opposite side of the earthly coordinates, have done a lot to wrestle for territory. Very territorial. Uriel used very, he's very much of a protective angel, an avenging angel, Michael, to battle the ego. So territory and battles, territorial battles, have what has happened in a past age. Now we're having Raphael, so that means Gabriel, and Raphael, who kind of stand opposite in the earthly coordinates, will now, these two will now balance each other. Whereas Gabriel wants to actually sort of kill everybody with love, kill you with kindness, Raphael wants to heal everybody with beautiful healing methods. We are the Agarthans, and we come to help heal the planet and heal people and animals who do not function well under the shackles of Shambhala and their very strict regimes. There's not a battle. It doesn't have to be a battle between different kinds of healers. There's now more of a merger and, sharing of information and working together. And that is happening. That is definitely happening. In all the various healthcare, the Kaiser, those doctors, they often give herbs. Doctors have really incorporated both the technological minds of those from Shambhala and the more natural healing arts of the people who are the Agarthans. They are working together now. And of course, using both is very helpful. And this is going to become more and more of an issue. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and listening and joining us this week. And join us again next week. Thank you. And this is your weekly squirt of angel juice from Rosemary from Ansara Angels. Thank you. This is Raphael. Hello everyone. This is Rosemary coming to you from Ansara Angels. If you would like to get your free mini angel answer this month by phone, just call the number up here on the screen, or you can go to our website at readingsbyrosemary.com and you can get emails as well. details and emails. In the meantime, cheers!